Hello my friend, welcome to another adventure. It's beautiful out, and today I'm going to be taking you to a hot spring deep in those mountains.
If you're new here, my name's Hannah, and I've lived and traveled in a truck camper for over 3 years. If you want to follow along, make sure you like and subscribe so you can join me on these fun adventures. Last week, I drove a racing truck in Vegas and headed north for some snowboarding. This week, I'm back in the woods, hunting hot springs.
There's a lot of snow, so let's see if we can get there. Let's get this adventure started.
They say spring has started. I don't quite believe it, but the sun is shining and it's a great day for an adventure.
Okay, so I'm about to start out on this hike. It's about 2 miles up, 2 miles back. There's a ton of snow. Thought about taking my snowshoes, but I think it would just be slower. I don't know, we'll see. And there's a little creek right here. Look at the pillows on those rocks. Look at that, that's crazy. Well, it looks like somebody else is going to the hot spring too. That's a pretty big print. What do you think it is?
This hot spring is nestled away in a canyon along a creek, right in between two steep sidewalls. More easily accessible during summer months, but a challenge under feet of snow.
Oh hey, this spot looks familiar. This is where I got stuck a few years ago. There's this thing about the Sierra. There's snow. It's called Sierra cement for a reason. It heats up all day and gets really soft. It's like quicksand. The only hope of getting out is when it freezes over at night. Hopefully you can dig yourself out. And no, chains don't work because you're just digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. My advice, don't go into it. That's the best way to avoid it. This time I'm choosing to walk because I'd like to actually make it there this time. And it's good exercise. Don't know where that animal went that was next to me, but they all run into each other. Isn't it funny how as humans, including myself, yes, I am not an alien, as much as it may appear that way sometimes, we always want what we can't have. Right now, I could go for a sandy beach and a glass of lemonade, but I'm pretty sure if I was on that sandy beach drinking that lemonade, I'd be like, you know what sounds great right now? A snowy hike to a hot spring. It's just all about perception. Gotta enjoy what's right in front of you, including these awesome views. I actually just passed a girl on a split board, and I was like, hey, that would have been a great idea, Hannah. Pretty sure I'm close. Now I just have to make it down this descent. That's a pretty far drop down. So, if I remember correctly, I just don't see any steam. I'm looking for steam. I haven't given up just yet. I'm gonna walk over here and see if for some reason I'm missing it, but this is a really steep drop, so I have to do it carefully. I found the flattest entry point that I could. Let's see, an antenna, solar panel, some kind of water monitoring. I found it. Look at that. However, so I have to get across this somehow or another. I think I'm just going to take my shoes off and walk through. That's the plan at least. You know I have to try to get a picture with the icicles. How cold do you think this water is? This water, the river water, is really cold. I think this is gonna be pretty cold too. Oh yeah, it's real cold. Hello! How you doing out there? Check it out. I'm in jail. Oh my goodness. This is pretty crazy. And this is what it looks like out there. This goes downriver. Look at this snowbanks. Heading back to the hot spring. Look at all that steam. That's what I'm looking for. Steam, baby, steam. It feels so much better in the hot spring than in the river. Look how cool it is back there. Had to come in here. Look at that cave. See all the snow. Nice thing. Sun's about to go down and it's so nice out. It's time to get warm and find some food because I'm hungry. Look at this amazing view. It is a beautiful evening. I'm just out here in the middle of the woods. So glad that it's finally spring, but that also means the bears are probably waking up and they're very hungry. So I'm basically a bear buffet, which means I should probably get out of here yesterday. Let's go. Just one last shot before the sun is totally down. Hello! Welcome back to Cooking with Hannah, where a 0-star Michelin chef teaches you how to cook pancakes. Tonight we're having brisert, which is my term for breakfast and dessert. We're having protein style pancakes, not just normal style pancakes. I'm gonna be using sauteed apples to sweeten them instead of a bunch of syrup. And you know why I chose apples? They say an apple day keeps a doctor away. Except that's just an old wives' tale and it only works if you throw the apples at them, and I don't recommend you do that. We're not throwing apples tonight. We're gonna be using them for the pancakes. So let's go ahead and get started before I drop my apples on the ground. Get my knife out. So this recipe is really easy. You don't need any special mix. I just get protein mix from the store. These are Honeycrisp apples. I think I have enough apples, do you? So there are two options for this recipe. You can either use a bunch of butter and saute all the apples with butter only, or you can kind of saute them with water first to soften them and then put them in butter. Let me move you over here so you can see me. Okay, so I just added a little bit of water in here. So you just cover the apples and let them soften for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add a cup of the protein pancake mix, 3/4 cup water, some cinnamon, vanilla extract. Okay, make sure this water's evaporating. Okay, so we're gonna stick some butter in there. Add some cinnamon, brown sugar, probably not even a 1/4 cup. You can also use Splenda sugar and maple syrup. Look at that. Some apples.
It's almost done. Looks delicious. Who needs syrup anyways? So, I don't really think I need a fork or a knife. A little bit of whipped cream. Going in. I surprise myself every time. These apples, so good, so good. Mmm. This might be the best protein pancakes I've made so far. If you need a good recipe to make Sunday mornings, this is the one you should try next. Highly recommend. Time to clean up. I am going to be hunting some waterfalls in the next adventure, so make sure you don't miss it because all the snowpack is going to be melting and creating beautiful waterfalls as long as it gets warm. Good night.